If you'd have just let us duke it out, man
Oh,
to
you
man.
can't be
None of this
serious.
would have happened. Marley wouldn't be pressing a suit against us because it wouldn't exist.
You're the one who upped everything a notch. I think Marley was ready to let the whole obstruction of justice thing just go until you got in Tyrone's face about it.
All right, maybe that was
Oh,
a tactical
maybe.
error.
Oh,
This whole lawsuit is the brainchild of a misguided mind. I mean, to think that we deliberately used Marley to mislead the police after Grant's death, to have them blackmail us into testifying. I'm not standing for this, are you? Okay. Need a second opinion on Marley? Paulina? Little love bug.
Yo, beautiful.
Hey, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't see you guys come in. Hey, you two.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just been one of those days. What can I get you?
The truth, for starters.
Paulina, whatever it is, you can tell us.
What is it, Paulina? Is it Tim?
It's nothing. Now, what'll it be?
Looking for me?
Would you mind coming down to the station?
What's up?
We need to talk. It's about Grant's murder.
Anybody? Help me! I'm in the clock tower!
All right, Mr. Stark, you've lured me up here. Clearly Amanda isn't here. You just made something up on your video. All right, so... That means you know. You know I was taking Amanda away. Who could have told you? I only told Cass, he wouldn't have told. Matthew, no. Allie? Amanda didn't even know. Where is she? I gotta get out of here.
Any word from Mom?
Nothing. I am really worried. Grandma wouldn't just run off like this. She wanted to go on that cruise more than anything.
Yeah, well, that ship has sailed, I'm sure.
Where's Mom and David? And what if something happened to them?
I'm sure they're okay. Just relax.
Well, then where is every...
Hi. Hello?
Mom, where were you?
Nous étions dans le jardin.
Le jardin? Ce soir, pourquoi?
Yeah, English, please. What the hell's going on here? When did you become fluent?
On the way home?
Oh, hold on. My mom's missing? And you guys are brushing up on your French? I don't think so.
Matthew, I
No,
can
there's
assure
something
you
going on here, and I want to know what it is right now.
Matthew, this is all my fault. With Amanda so anxious about her mother, I thought a walk and some conversation might take her mind off the situation. The French was an affectation. She was just trying to keep up. I apologize. You haven't heard anything about your mother yet?
No. Listen, could you go tell Helen we're gonna need a pot of coffee? It's gonna be a long night.
Sure. Mom, I'll be right back, okay? I was really worried about her. I'm glad she was with you.
Yeah. There really hasn't been a word?
No, I went over to Lumina. I saw Ms. Allen. She's Stark's secretary or assistant, whatever. I asked her what happened, and she told me shortly after Mom got there, Stark apparently got ill. He and Miss Allen went to the hospital, left Mom there alone, and when Miss Allen got back, Mom was gone. I searched the place. There was no sign of her.
Well, she'll be home soon.
Yeah, I wish I could be so sure.
Yeah. Here, let me get that for you.
What, are you paying rent here now?
This isn't a good time.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, what do you think you're doing here?
I invited him here.
Oh. May I ask why?
Why? Because my mom's missing, my sister's strange, and I want some answers. And I'm not letting anyone off the hook until I get them.
Amanda, tell me that you're all right.
Cameron, you're here. feel strange.
That necklace, is it bothering you? Here, let me help you take that off. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? I'm here now.
That must be Mom.
Hi.
Well, who says you don't get a warm welcome here at the Corys?
What's going on? Did I miss something?
We thought it might be Mom. She's missing.
Missing?
Oh, weren't you and Amanda supposed to go somewhere with her?
Yeah, we were supposed to go on a cruise, but Grandma never showed up. What cruise? I never heard anything about a cruise.
Well, she thought the fewer the people who knew about it, the better.
Because of Stark.
Yeah, for some reason she thinks he's behind whatever's been happening with Amanda.
He used you, Lila, and Jasmine. So why not add Amanda to the mix, you know?
Can we please stop talking about me as if I'm not here?
Sorry.
If you ask me, the problem is in Jordan. It's him.
Oh, for the love.
Amanda was fine until you came into the picture.
Oh, yeah, she was dandy. You saw that.
Look, Rachel confided to me that she was afraid that Stark was interfering with you, Amanda, somehow.
Yes, now Mom's missing.
I hate to be the one to broach this topic, but maybe we should call the police and the hospitals just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Why don't you go do that, Alan?
The police aren't going to be able to help. If Rachel is missing, we won't be able to find her until Jordan Stark wants us to.
No way out and no escape. All right, Mr. Stark. Since you got me up here to suffer, you probably are watching. Where's the camera? Well, if you're waiting for me to start trembling, you're gonna have to wait a long time. Because it's painfully obvious you're the one who's scared I got too close, didn't I? And you have to stop me. Well, I have been in situations like this many, many times, Mr. Stark. I got myself into this, and I will get myself out.
Paulina, let me help you.
No, it's okay. I got it really. No, I got it.
Really?
Yes, everything's under control.
You heard the lady. You guys sit tight, and we'll take care of it.
Oh, great, thanks.
Hey. How you holding up?
Great, can't you tell?
Listen, can you, hold the fort down here for a little bit?
Why, what do they want?
There's nothing to worry about. I just, have to run over to the station.
Okay, well, what do I say? What do I do?
No, Paulina, listen. This is just another case. Look at me. You don't know anything, you don't say anything. You got me?
Mind if we borrow your husband?
Oh, yes, it's temporary, they'll know. You bring him back as soon as you're through, because I need him too much.
Good night.
Good night. I love you.
See you soon.
Hey. You okay?
Oh, yeah. So how about some coffee? I promise not to spill.
All right, I know something's wrong. What is it?
Something really awful is happening, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Paulina, what's going on? What are you talking
I
about?
think Joe's in really big trouble, and it's because of me.
What have you done?
No. About Tim, isn't it?
I shouldn't say anything. Don't listen to me. You know, just... Joe, he's protective. You know, too protective, and I'm afraid he's going to hang himself because of me.
You're not making a whole lot of sense here. What's going on?
Hey, Ma.
Hey, sweetie.
Jake? Hey. What's going on?
I want you to meet one of my dearest friends and Jake's wife, Vicki McKinnon. Vicki, this is my son, Tim.
Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I can come back later.
No, don't be silly. Why don't you go in the kitchen and fix yourself a plate, and I'll be in a minute.
Is she the greatest?
Yeah, we all think so.
Go on.
All right.
What is with you?
What? What are you talking about?
I've seen you be warmer to total strangers.
No, I'm just not so 100% sure.
Well, you
about
don't have to be. I am. He is mine, and I love him. Simple as that.
It's a woman's thing. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't.
No, she loves him. He's her flesh and blood. I mean, there's no trial period, no wait and see.
What if he ends up not being the person she thinks he is?
She would forgive him anything.
Oh, well, we're back to Marley now, right?
Listen, sometimes you have to just put all
good-intentioned advice aside and just follow your heart.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Now I know what I have to do. Thank you.
I hate to break up this little love fest. What if this love you think you have coming turns around and bites you in the butt?
Never really got a good look at my desk from this angle before. It's impressive.
If you think you'll be more comfortable somewhere
This is not about making me comfortable. We didn't come down here to chat, so why don't we get down to business?
We found a DOA on the docks last night.
Yeah? So what are you telling me for? You know the procedure?
We were hoping you could shed some light on it for us.
Sorry.
It was Lou Freeman. Ring a bell? Private investigator from Chicago, Grant Harrison's right-hand man.
Tough break. And they say only the good die young. Any word in the cause of death?
The medics say it was cardiac arrest, underlying cause diabetes.
So, guy dies alone on the docks, heart stops. Doesn't sound like foul play to me.
He wasn't alone. He had company. We have a witness.
Yeah, I got a possible heart attack victim here on the dock, Pier 14. We need ambulance. He's not breathing. He's got no pulse. Give me your name, please. What the hell difference does it make who it is? Look, there's a man dying here.
This is your voice, Joe. Or are you denying that also?
Why are you so sure that Stark is behind Rachel's disappearance? Do you know something we don't know?
Lila, if you know something, just say it.
I didn't tell you everything about what Jordan Stark wanted me to do.
What do you mean, there's more?
He wanted me to break up Cameron and Amanda's wedding.
But why? And how?
He wanted me to tell you something that would change your mind.
Tell me what?
Look, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't go through with it. Even after he threatened Jasmine, I said no. I just couldn't do that to you and Cameron. And after he left me alone, I thought maybe this whole nightmare was over. I mean, all I wanted was for this nightmare to be over, but your wedding got called off anyway.
Yeah, and Amanda started having problems.
I'm so sorry. Maybe if I had said this sooner, Jordan Stark wouldn't have been able to get his claws into this family.
What did he want you to tell me?
Jordan must have found out that I was the father of Josie's baby, right?
What? What are you talking about?
Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't say this sooner.
That's right, it doesn't matter now.
Really, you'll never know how sorry I am.
It's not your fault, Lila.
It's mine. I did it. I told Mom about the baby. I overheard you and Josie talking in the chapel. I wasn't going to say anything, but
What changed your mind?
I just kept thinking, and then I talked to David.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
I didn't tell him about you and Josie.
Every time somebody turns over a rock, there you are. So helpful, so concerned, so interested. Now you tell me, right now, are you working for Stark, or is Stark working for you?
That is absolute nonsense. I've never even met Jordan Stark. The only person I want to help is Amanda.
Give me a break, you're helping yourself.
I'm helping her recover from the mess you've made of her life.
Me? And who are you? Tell me, I mean, who the hell do you think you are? And just, how are you helping Amanda recover?
Ellie, go into the next room. Do it.
He's supposed to be your business partner. Man, I see this guy more than I see my own reflection. You don't even know her.
Would you stop talking about me as if I'm not in the room? I'm here, and I'm fine. My mother is the one we should be worried about right now.
Amanda's right.
Of course she is. And there's nothing wrong with you, Amanda, that can't be remedied by removing certain malignant factors from your life.
Really? And what malignant factors are those?
How about a man who's so out of control with his own emotions that he's prone to violence?
Want to see how violent I can get? Huh? I'll show you.
Hey, all right, knock it off.
Stop it! You're right. There is something wrong with me, and I think I know just what it is.
Here, why don't you let me help you out?
Hey, the way you helped Paulina tonight? No, thank you.
What do you... Listen, The reason we went to dinner was so we could work this out so the boys wouldn't hear us sniping every time Marley's name
No,
came
no,
out.
I wasn't sniping. You were sniping. You were sniping at Paulina. You were sniping at Tim. You were...
Come on, okay. You saw that guy? You see that attitude, that earring, that hair? You kidding me? Oh, my mom, isn't she the grace? I wanted to puke.
You know something? Paulina loves him, and it makes you crazy.
You're right. You're right. I'm crazy. It's a man thing. Somehow men don't like to see the women they love taken advantage of by two-faced relatives.
I just think you should cut Paulina some slack, that's all.
I just cut her a check for $10,000.
What?
She wanted some money for the kids, so I gave it to you. Speechless, right?
I think that was a very nice thing you did, giving Paulina the money.
Thank you. The kid's a jerk, though. Right?
Mom said she was going to bed early. Mom! What? What in the world?
I was just going to the kitchen to get some more ice cream. Do you want some?
You're walking.
Yeah. It's a miracle.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
No, thanks. I'll pass.
Are you denying that was your voice on the 911
I'm
call?
not saying a thing.
What were you doing at the docks?
I never said I was on the dock.
Lou Freeman was found with Grant Harrison's strongbox in his possession, the same strongbox that was stolen from the evidence room minutes after you were seen here at the station. I went to your house last night. I found this key on your floor. It opens the strongbox.
See what I want to do. Hold me for questioning? Charge me? You better make up your mind, because I'm not saying a word. And you don't have one thing that puts me on that dock with Freeman.
So I'll talk to you later.
Night, ladies.
There he is! That's the guy, the one I told you about. You know, the poor guy was crying and shaking, begging for his life. Poor guy was saying, "Don't kill me, mister. Please don't kill me." The next thing you know, gone. Dead as a mackerel. I saw the whole thing. Cold-blooded murder. That's him. That's the guy that done it. Snatched the life from that poor, unfortunate man.
So, looks like we have an eyewitness putting you at the scene.
What you have is a drunk who claims I killed a man who died of natural causes. Next thing you know, he's going to be telling you he saw pink elephants down there, too.
So you're still denying that you were there?
What do I care about this Freeman? Dead or alive?
Joe, yesterday when I was at your house, I overheard a phone conversation. You were saying that you weren't made of money, that you needed more time.
I told you what that was about. A surprise for Paulina.
It sounded like blackmail to me. That was Freeman's M.O. I mean, he was working for Grant after all. What did he have on you?
Is that why you stole the strongbox, to get the money that was in it?
Nice try. Officer. Detective. Good. You learned well. It's like the song says, you've got to book me or let me go. Burden of proof's on you.
What are we doing, Mrs. Joe?
You're free to go. Don't leave town.
What? Miss all the fun? See ya.
You know what this means, don't you?
Don't say it.
With Cindy in jail, Grant Harrison's murder case is wide open. All over again.
Hey.
Hey.
Your friend Vicky, she seemed really nice.
Oh, yes. Vicky and Jake, they're great. They'll go to the mat for you.
Yeah. Just wish, Jake didn't hate me so much.
Honey, Jake doesn't hate you. He just gave you $10,000.
Mom, he did that for you.
He's protective.
Like Joe.
Worse.
Yeah. I guess he just doesn't have that badge holding back.
Look, Jake and Joe are two of the smartest, strangest, most wonderful men I've ever met. But they have no idea what it's like to be a mother, to create a life and to carry it and to be responsible for that life unconditionally.
Unconditional love. So that's what this is.
You're my son. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Nothing.
Mom, if you keep going out on a limb for me, there's not going to be any limb left.
I'm just trying to give you what I wanted to give you all your life. A mother's love.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that. Finally. Feel this love. I mean, who needs dreams?
I know. I want you to have your dreams, just like I said. Don't you give up on anything, ever. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I can cash that check that Jake gave me.
Why not?
I hate to see that you're gonna have to owe, your friend because
No,
of me.
you're very sweet, but I don't want you to worry about that. I will call Rachel and get her to sign off on the release to my trust fund. You will have everything you need. Come here.
Hello? Somebody?
Nobody's up here. It's a deserted clock tower.
Oh, brother. Okay, Stark.
Good, you've done your research. And you are not the first person to try to manipulate my children. But there's one thing you forget. The love we have for each other. It's stronger than anything you could try to do to us. So I will not let you have Amanda. Not while I'm alive. You will not win. You've met your match.
So, Amanda, you think you may know what's the problem?
Yes. I've been feeling like I'm in a daze lately. I've had headaches and memory lapses and strange dreams.
Your mother noticed that, so did I.
Wait a minute, you've been having nightmares too? I saw a face.
Wait a minute. When we were up in the cabin this summer, you had a dream, remember?
I was outside in the snow. I didn't know how I had gotten there. And you saw a face. Was it the same face?
I don't know.
Amanda.
I don't remember.
Most of us have had the misfortune of having seen Stark's face. This face that was in your dreams, Amanda, did it frighten you?
No, not at all. In fact, there was something engaging about it.
Well, that would leave out the Elephant Man.
Why do we have to talk about this? You're feeling better, right, Mom? Yes, you're sitting.
Amanda, are you
Listen,
sure?
I think we're making everyone just a little nervous with this ridiculous topic. What's ridiculous about it, David?
Well, I mean, it's patently impossible to control people's dreams and desires.
But imagine if it weren't. A man that could do that could be capable of almost anything.
Yeah. Well, here. You don't want to lose this. If you'd like, I can put it back on for you.
Forget the damn necklace. Come on, you're coming with me.
Uncle Matt, you're just gonna let him take her away?
Matt, listen, let her go. He would never hurt her. Never. Do you understand, sweetheart? All you have to do is look in that man's eyes and you can see how much he adores her.
It's just a miracle. It's incredible.
Mom,
I thought I was going to be trapped in my wheelchair
It's
forever.
amazing. It's just amazing, isn't it, Jake?
I'm saying something all right.
Yeah, the only thing that would make me happier, I think, is if you cut the crap and tell me what is going on right now.
You could tell us when you got your legs back.
Can you believe that it just happened tonight?
No, not for a minute.
Okay. It happened when Grant pushed me into the wine cellar.
All that time.
That was the night Grant was murdered.
Yeah, is this the secret that you've been trying to keep from everybody?
When he pushed me into the cellar, I fell out of my chair. I couldn't help myself. There was nobody there to help me, so I had to try and do something for myself. So I was so angry at Grant for having pushed me into the cellar that I realized that I could move my legs, and I started crawling, and then I pulled myself up, and all of a sudden I was walking. I mean, the doctor said there was never a physiological reason for the paralysis, and it just all of a sudden it's vanished.
So, why have you been faking it?
Why were you back in the wheelchair when Edda May found you?
Because I thought it was the shrewdest thing to do
Since
at the
when
time.
was it shrewd?
Since I already knew that Grant was dead.
Then, how could you know that if you were locked in the wine cellar, Donna?
I actually wasn't. The cellar door wasn't locked.
Oh, boy. So, you were furious at Grant. You could walk, and you weren't locked in the wine cellar.
I was trying to get back to my office. I heard your voice, and I heard Marley say that Grant was dead.
You didn't go in there. You didn't do anything.
Well, I couldn't even think. I heard all sorts of footsteps, and I hid.
Unbelievable.
So who did you see?
I saw you, and Jake, and Cindy.
Wait a minute, you see Cindy go in there and both of your daughters are up for Grant's murder and you don't say and do anything?
I didn't actually see anything. I just saw a lot of comings and goings. I didn't know what was going on in that office.
You hear, oh boy, Grant's dead, and you don't draw any conclusions?
Excuse me. I tried to take the blame for this. I confessed when I was at the police station I didn't want Victoria or Marley to have to pay for something that somebody should have done a long time
That's
ago.
right, Donna, that's right. You confessed to that, right? But when the cops come and they ask you to prove that you can walk, you don't exactly stand up to the plate now, do you?
I don't know what happened. My legs failed me, Jake. I don't know what it was. It was nerves or something.
Maybe you're taking care of old number one like you always have, Donna.
I said I don't know what happened. I only know that after that nobody was going to believe anything that I had to offer, so I thought it would be a good idea if I just stayed quiet. And then when they arrested Cindy, I just thought I should just stay in the wheelchair and not raise any more questions until she was safely behind bars, so...
Why do I get the feeling there's a little something more
Darling, we
going
all
on here?
wanted Grant dead for our own reasons. So, Cindy's finally paying for all the things that she did to us. Let's just let it be. Just leave it alone.
No, we're not leaving anything, Donna.
Jake,
Not
please
until...
don't ask me any more questions. If I say anything about what happened that night, it's going to hurt a lot of people that we care about. Please leave it alone. I love you both very, very much.
Hey, how'd it go?
I didn't talk to Rachel. Matt said she was taking Amanda and Allie on some sort of vacation.
She left without telling you?
That's just it. They didn't go on the vacation, and Matt said he didn't know when she'd be back.
Oh, man.
I guess I just always took for granted that she would be there when I needed her.
Well, I can stay in Bay City until she...
No, honey, I don't want you to do that.
Well, I know, I want to. You need me
Tim,
here.
the only thing that would make me happy is getting you back to college. I mean that.
How are you going to do that?
Don't worry about it, honey. Just, you know what? Go back to Remy's, get some sleep, and I'll call you when everything's set.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, honey. Don't worry about a thing. Okay?
Okay. Well, look, if you need anything, if you need to just talk, please call me. I am on that list of guys who would do anything for you.
What did I ever do to deserve a son like you?
Oh, I don't know. Just lucky, I guess.
All right, now go. I'll talk to you in the morning. Go. All right. Scoot.
Good night.
Good night. same thing, Rachel, if he were your son. When you get back, I'll make you understand.
Wait a minute now, let me get this straight. You're actually mad at me?
Stark wanted you to break up Amanda and Cameron. You knew about Josie and Cameron, and you didn't tell me?
Whoa. Oh, that's way worse than you hiring your late wife's double to search through your briefs.
That's different.
Oh, it's different. Why? Because it's you.
Because I didn't want you to be upset needlessly. That's why.
Well, ditto, okay? And for future reference, why don't you let me decide what will upset me?
Well, ditto.
Well, fine.
Fine.
Lila, I was wondering if... Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Everything's, fine. Everything's fine. What were you saying?
Oh, I was wondering if you wanted to help me track down my mom.
Yes.
Just a list of phone numbers. Use the cell phone, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll search around on my own. I'll call you later, okay? I do love you.
I love you so much. Come on. This is all my fault.
Allie, how could it possibly be your fault? I'm sure your grandmother will turn up at any minute.
Yeah, but she told me not to tell anyone where we were going.
But Allie, I'm the only person you told, right?
Do you really think that the Stark guy is out to hurt my mom?
Tell you what I think. I think the person who poses the gravest threat to your mother's well-being is Cameron Sinclair. We need to protect her from him, no matter what.
No matter what. I drew this? Cameron, I can't even draw a straight line. I'm afraid. What is happening to me?
I wish I...
I wish my mother would get back. All of a sudden, I'm just dying to talk to her.
Well, talk to me.
Right now, I feel fine. I feel better than fine. I miss you.
I miss you, too. It's just that lately, when I come over and you're here, it's like you're not really here.
I know, I feel the same way. Half the time, I feel like I'm in some other world.
Amanda, I hope you don't mind if I interrupt.
Yes, I mind.
It's about Allie.
What is it? Is she okay?
No, it's just the events of the evening have left her rather... Matthew's with her now. She just wanted me to bring you out something to keep you warm.
Will you thank her for me?
Yeah.
And let her know I'll be back inside soon.
Good. Well, again, I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, I almost forgot. Here. You don't want to lose this necklace.
Thank you.
Enough. Now take this sweater and go.
And what?
Stop it! Stop it.
You see what you've done to her?
What I've done to her. Why did you come back
What
here?
has happened? I'm not feeling that well, all right?
Well, let me take you out of here. Let's go for a drive.
I think the woman asked you to leave her alone.
Stop it! Both of you! Please leave.
Okay. I'll go. Why don't you go back inside and see how Allie's doing?
I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know why I feel like this. I wish I did.
I'm gonna go. But I want to keep checking on you, okay?
Good night.
She could walk all this time, and she never said anything.
I don't know, maybe somewhere in that warped mind of hers, she thinks she's protecting someone. I don't see how. But...
Protecting herself, maybe. Oh, God, I don't even want to think that.
Boy, you Hudson girls, you sure know how to put the fun in dysfunctional.
That's slow. You know something? That's very low, even for you.
No, what I meant is now I can see why maybe you think that Marley's not totally responsible for all the stuff that she's done.
When I think about how sorry I used to feel for myself, that I'm the one who was given away and Marley got to stay with Mom in the mansion with the servants, and the lies and the insanity and God knows what else.
That's no reason for her to go free, and that's exactly what Tyrone's trying to do.
I just think of her being locked up in that place, Jake, and
That's what makes me be able to sleep at night. I mean, who's to say when she gets out all the games aren't going to start again? Who's to say that she hasn't thought of far worse things while she spent her time in the bin?
That's not going to happen. Oh, please, you have to give us a chance to get used to you walking around.
Sorry. Jake, there's something I don't think you understand. There is a bond between Victoria and me and Marley. And it might look to the outside world like we fight and torture and confuse each other all the time. And that we'd be a lot better off without one another. But the fact of the matter is, not one of us is complete without the other. We're more important to each other than life. And I guess maybe you'd have to be one of us to understand that.
You got that right. I don't understand it, Donna. I don't understand it at all.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. You'll see.
Hello, this is Paulina Corey Carlino. I just wanted to let you know I have all the required signatures for the release of my trust fund. I'll be by first thing in the morning to make a withdrawal, and I just wanted to let you know so you could have all the paperwork prepared. Thank you. Yes. Great. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Hey, Joe. How'd it go?
How are you?
Tell me what happened with Josie and Tony, please.
Listen, come here. Baby, I don't know. I don't know what people know. I don't know what's going to come out, okay?
Do they know about me and Tim and how I gave him up?
There's definitely the chance of that, okay?
All right, what about Freeman? Was he blackmailing you because of what he did?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does,
No.
Joe. No, listen to me. The last thing I want is for you to destroy yourself or your career because of me. It would kill me if that happened. Now, just promise me that you won't do that, please. Promise me.
Look, it doesn't matter anymore. What we do, it's out of our hands. What's going to happen is going to happen. Okay? All we can do now is wait.
NBC Tonight, it's all new must-see TV Thursday with hot new episodes of Friends, Will and Grace, Frasier, and Veronica's Closet. Plus, the first of 4 all-new episodes of ER. We don't call it must-see TV for nothing. It's coming your way, NBC Tonight. Friday, on an all-new Providence, Sid treats a high school runner driven to win, no matter what the cost to his body. Then on Dateline, cosmetic laser surgery. Doctors across the country are using it, but can it really make old skin look young again and do it better than traditional cosmetic surgery? What about the risks? Watch and decide on an all-new Dateline. And on an all-new Homicide, Giardello must talk down a gunman who is holding his 2 kids hostage tomorrow on NBC. Sunday, it's the event of May, Noah's Ark, starring Academy Award winners Jon Voight, Mary Steenburgen, F. Murray Abraham, James Coburn, and an exciting international cast. The epic event of May, Noah's Ark, NBC Sunday.